I noticed that you've done quite a lot of broad comedy, and I was just wondering for you, is it a case of the wackier the better?
No, not at all. I just like comedy, and I can do comedy, and I think it's quite rare to find young actresses who can do comedy, and so I think people, as soon as they get a character, they kind of call me up, which is lovely, but it just means that I'm doing a lot of them at the moment. So yeah, I mean, it's the same. I tried not to make her too like Chelsea from St Trinian's, but they were very much the same sort of character. So I tried to make her as, as different as the writing allowed, and I mean, the only difference is she's maybe a bit more feisty and a bit more of a tomboy because she likes sports and she's kind of into that outdoor lifestyle, which Chelsea would never have done. So yes, but I've just done a serious drama for the US, so that's already helped me kind of show people that I can do a varied performance. I can do drama as well as good. So that's good.
What I did notice as well about this character, I mean, I don't know if it was the same for you reading the script, but you sort of gradually warmed to her because initially she comes off as the, the kind of obvious kind of all.
Well, this is it. That's what I liked about the character, is you don't like her in the beginning and then you do like her, and also even when you don't like her, you laugh at her, which is because she's got some really fantastic lines, and then you realise that she is just a nice girl. She was just putting on the act in the beginning because she was intimidated by how alien Kim was to her little world, and so that's what I liked, is the fact that she's got dry, sarcastic lines, and she's quite cutting and very witty, and but Kim gives us just as much back, and so they have this little rapport going on. So no, I loved that about them, actually.
And the chemistry between you and Kim is sort of just as important as the chemistry that she has with Ed, and I was just wondering, is that something that just kind of you just hope is going to be there on the day, or do you work?
Yeah, I think you do. I hadn't met Felicity before. I knew of her, and that's why I wanted to really work with her, because I just really respect her as an actress. And then we met and got on like a house on fire. I think we were both there before everyone else was in St Anton, so because we had to do preparation of learning to ski and learning to snowboard, so we had a real bonding session, and by the end of it we were just sneaking off for our own dinners and sneaking off for our own like secret snow sessions, and she was like a sister. We were so relaxed, and sisters in the way that all we do is cuddle and tell each other how much we hate each other in a sweet way. Like, just go like, "Oh, shut up, you midget," and then she'd be like, "Oh, no, I hate you," and like, it's just really funny. So no, she was great, really great girl, and I love her. She's doing so bloody well. And I keep swearing. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
She's doing so well, and I'm just thrilled for her. She's great.
I was wondering how much of a sort of party atmosphere there was, because everyone's away in the snow, and obviously you have that great hot tub scene. I was just wondering, did it ever get that crazy, off the off camera?
Yes, it did. Especially with Ed Westwick and Nicholas Braun in the mix. Absolutely. We tried not to when we were filming, obviously, but the weekends, it's only you guys in a small town in Germany, and there's only one pub. And one club, actually. So we'd often plan to go out and just be silly and relax, and yeah, it was great. But actually, most of the time in Germany, we rented bicycles, and we just went around the countryside in a little group of about 5 of us, and we'd just get ice creams and look at the local animals in the farm. It was very quaint and very well respected. And yeah, so that's mostly what we did, rather than going out getting drunk all the time. It was more sightseeing with our little bicycles and bells.
Was Bill Nye part of that? Because he seems really laid back, and I
Yes.
sort of have this image of the older folks kind of sort
No,
of separating
not at
off.
all. The Premiership was on actually at the time, and Bill Nye's a really big football fan, and so's Ed. So we just go to the pub and watch every game, and yeah, even after filming, he was still texting me updates of Man U and Arsenal, all these people, and it was crazy. I don't even, half of them I didn't even know. I was like, yes, thank you, Bill. Oh, interesting. That's great. But yeah, no, he's a lovely guy, very laid back, and a really great guy to get along with and just sit and chat and talk about life and have a really, witty banter with him. He's great.